What's up, everybody? It's your guy CDT5, and today we are here with Taco of the Month, Shady, as well as Vinyl and JoJo. How are you guys doing today?
Doing
Pretty
good.
good.
How are you?
Doing all right, and congratulations, Shdyboy76 on Taco of the Month. How are you feeling?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Ever since you guys introduced this, I thought it'd be kind of cool, and I'm happy that we're doing this. Great way to kind of showcase the awesome people we have in this server.
True, and we have lots of them, and we're super glad you're here. So I'm gonna start off with question number one. Tell us about you as a player. What are your favorite games to play, and what do you like to do in those games? We started off as Overwatch. It doesn't have to be Overwatch. Just when somebody plays with you, what are we going to expect?
Well, Overwatch is still my main game, and I'm a tank main in it. So if you play Overwatch, you can expect a lot of feeding, probably some yelling, and definitely me calling the other tanks trash. Um, but I also play Pokemon quite a bit. I play NBA 2K. I've been getting into Apex again a little bit. Not a whole lot, but kind of casually. A little bit of Call of Duty, but yeah, I mainly stick to Overwatch, and NBA and Pokemon are kind of my main three games.
Right on, right on. I need to group up with you at some point because nowadays finding tanks has been murder.
Well,
Group up and play some Metro.
with how I've been playing lately, you're gonna be getting a washed up tank.
Washed tank. Hey, that's the new meta, right?
Well, I could say I've played with Shady, and he's not too bad of a Ryan. You just got to pocket him a little bit, get him in there. He'll do what he needs to do.
Yeah, Shady's a great team. He's lying.
You guys didn't see my last league game.
We're calling cap on Shady Boy saying he's washed? What?
We'll group up sometime, CD, and then you could be the judge.
Sounds good to me, man.
So how long have you been a member of the community, and what do you like about Bronze Taco community?
So I've been in the server, I think it'll be 2 years in about a month, actually. And it's a really nice community. There's plenty of cool people in there to group up and play with. The league is very fun. It's fun to cast league games, especially. I think that's one of the things I like the most about the server, is it does kind of give a good door for people that maybe haven't casted before or want to get into it. Because when I came into it, I'd never casted anything in my life, and then I jumped into doing it in the server, and I've had a blast with it.
Yeah, I was there.
A lot of positive feedback
you
too.
Casted. It was really great. You were very energetic, and I never knew that side of you. You just kind of came in and you went with it, and it was really entertaining.
Thank you. And then there's plenty of cool people, and everyone kind of has varying interests in terms of games, so it's always there's always something to talk about with whatever game or hobby or anything that you're kind of picking up at the moment.
Can we go back a little bit to when you were casting? Can you tell us a little bit of what that was like? Because I've never casted before, and I've always been curious personally. If you want to say CD is just indulging himself, screw it, I am. But I'm curious. Can you tell us what that's like?
So like when I first started or now?
Either.
So when I first started, a lot of people that knew me when I first came into Bronze Tacos, I was very, let's say, vocal, and not always in a fun to play with way. So talking wasn't really an issue with me, but I was really, I decided to start doing it, and because I knew talking was never a problem for me. It's one of the few things I'm really good at. But jumping into it, it was a little nerve-wracking to me, just because A, I've never done it before. B, never, never didn't know how many people would watch, didn't know, any of that stuff. I didn't want to make myself sound like an idiot, which, now I don't care. Just listen to how I cast now versus then. But my first cast was with, and I know Vinyl will remember him, was with Charles Tang, and was an amazing cast. He kind of, casting that first game with him, I don't think I would have loved it as much if I didn't cast with him. He made it super enjoyable. And just jumping into doing it with him, I kind of got a handle on how the flow of it went, and I think kind of developed my own style. And yeah, the energy just started kind of following. I don't know if that answered your question.
No, that does. And I remember when you were casting with him, and I gotta say, following all 6 roles on both teams, play by play, I find it really impressive personally. And I don't know if I could do that. Hats off, man.
Thanks. It's really easy to get lost, honestly. I've had some games where I have to take a second in between fights and make sure I double check who's playing what role. I think for me it's more, I want to make sure I know who's on what hero versus, like, oh, the Rhine used his stun instead of the Cassidy or something. If I get those mixed up, I'm fine if I sound like a moron. I try to keep, for Bronze Tacos when I'm casting, I try to keep the people, try to keep tabs on who's playing what hero so I can make sure to give the right player credit for a big play they hit.
Right on. And not going to call out our players, but we do like our attention.
I mean, I'm one of them, so I'll admit to it, yeah.
So, what are you proud of as a gamer? Like achievements or any crowning moments you want to share?
That's an interesting one. So before I joined Bronze Tacos, I never really like took gaming seriously. Like I never really grinded games to get better and wanted to improve at games or thought of playing them competitively, because before the pandemic, I played rec league basketball and a few other things. So that was kind of my competitive outlet. And then when COVID happened, Overwatch became my competitive outlet. So I would say the thing I'm the most proud of as a gamer and my crowning achievement, and I'm sure that a lot of people may not think this is super impressive, but to me, I'm really happy with it, is climbing from about mid-bronze up to mid-plat on tank in Overwatch. And just improving myself as much as I've been able to in the last, year and a half after playing the game for 3 years before that, and not really showing much improvement.
Okay, so some context. There are streamers out there who have been like, oh, I'm gonna drop to bronze and just show how easy it is to get out, and they get stuck in there. And these are GM people who are like, this is hopeless, I can't get out of it. So to say that's not impressive, I think that's pushing it.
That's pretty impressive, because it's a lot to take in. Your game sense gets stronger. You're realizing what you can do to make a difference for your team, because in the end, you're the only person you can control on your team. There's always somebody to counter somebody, so it's just about knowing what to do and what positions to take. And if you're climbing from bronze to plat, obviously that's a learning experience. So I think it's something to be proud of.
Not to mention all the garbage games that you get with Ringo McDingleberry. Thank you, Key and Peele.
Yeah, I guess to me, I never really thought about it that way. It's just kind of like you get so used to some of these higher up players just saying plat's not impressive, but for me, like, I know it's average for PlayStation and pretty much I think cross-platform. But for me, who never really put time into FPS games or MOBAs, it was a big, like when I hit plat, it was a big thing for me to hit. And not gonna lie, I lost my shit when it happened. You would have think I just won the Super Bowl.
Rock on, man. Was that your first FPS game that you got into, and did you branch out after you discovered Overwatch?
So I played Call of Duty very casually in high school and middle school. Like, and I'm talking like as casual as you can get. The only thing I really grinded on Call of Duty was zombies, which doesn't help mechanics. So yeah, Overwatch is the first FPS that I really got into and like wanted to improve at. In terms of branching out into other FPS games, not really. I've kind of just stuck with Overwatch because I don't know, none of them really interest me in the same way. I think Overwatch is unique to me in that I think what draws me to it is the team aspect of the game and the fact that you can outthink other people instead of, you know, just, oh, well, I have better aim, you know? And no other FPS games that I've seen or tried playing have really grabbed me in that way.
I can see that. It's kind of like comparing football to basketball.
Yeah. It's actually a good comparison to me, honestly.
All right. First of all, do you have any social media you'd like to share?
Sorry.
I was going to say, personally, I think it's important to get our people who stream, whether they do it casually or make it a career-like thing. I'd like to see all our Bronze Tacos members like get affiliate for Twitch or whatever the mid-level is for YouTube. So yeah, shoot us a social media if you have it.
I don't have social media. I do post clips if I ever get any for Overwatch on my YouTube, and I'll occasionally stream on my YouTube or Twitch. It's the same as my tag in Bronze Tacos, Shdyboy76, no A. But yeah, I mean, I don't really try to branch into the whole content creation, I guess, that often. Super casual with it.
Fair enough. Well, if you're not too worried about it, at the very least, friend up Shdyboy76. If you're on the Discord, you can find his battle tag. It's his name, because all y'all got to do that. And you want a reliable above average tank, because plat is above average, hit him up. That is if we're not all sick of the game, to be honest.
Yeah, we're
you
getting
did it this
there.
time, not me.
We're getting there.
We do it every episode. Disclaimer, here's our we're sick of Overwatch section that we always do, because God help us, we need to do something about this game. And people are getting burnt out with Pokemon because our Pokemon part of the Discord's been popping off, but there's only so much Pokemon that you can enjoy before your brain melts. And Halo's dying, and Overwatch died 3 years ago.
We got a Mario Kart tourney coming up.
Mario Kart tourney coming up. You got the info on that, Vinyl?
No, I'm kind of waiting for the new courses, at least the first wave to hit.
Oh, the cash grab courses, right?
Cash grab courses.
Yes. They're all remastered maps.
Well, yeah. That's what people want. Retro cups.
I want it for free.
I got it for free.
What?
Oh yeah, Mario Kart. We have Smash Brother tournaments happening. I'm not sure when the next one is. We have people on Elden Ring, people on Yu-Gi-Oh. We have people on all kinds of stuff.
Borderlands soon. We need more back.
Yeah,
from
Wonderlands
Borderlands.
is
we
coming
do
this
need
winter.
that.
We're looking to grow people.
Still have
for the
masochists that
community.
play Overwatch.
We do have
do.
a lot of masochists who play Overwatch. That is not a small number.
This is my desperate cry for help for and back for blood, please.
Yeah, we need a fourth.
All right, Shady, is there anything else that you would like to share to the community? You can do smack talk. You can do words of encouragement. You can do...
I have the most important question. One more question.
Go for it.
Beans or corn?
Oh, Lord. I plead the fifth.
Did you just say
There's
beans
always
or
the third
corn?
option, apparently, which is potatoes.
Yeah,
But it's
potatoes.
really beans or corn.
I'm gonna take my own route and say chicken.
Well, there's one in every bunch, I guess.
Hey, he's winning on Thanksgiving, that's for sure.
Damn right.
We're down here in Texas. We eat beans on Thanksgiving, so
Yeah, bean drool. Got to go with it.
Hey, food is food. If it's delicious, it's in my mouth.
The CD gets it.
You guys know how it is. Every taco month of the month. I'm not editing this out. Screw it. Taco of the month chat. It's a lot of fun. And honestly, this has become my favorite part of the entire community. Like, I love talking with the members and everything. So, and this is JoJo's first time, so I don't know.
It is.
What do you
I'm
think?
fine. I enjoyed it.
Sadly, this is going to hit the end of the video. As always, if you enjoyed, hit us up with a like, a share, subscribe, hit that bell icon because we want to be in your notifications, and Twitch, Facebook. Twitch has all our Overwatch games where you can see our taco of the month, Shady, throwing down.
Be sure to follow us on TikTok and Instagram too.
Oh yes.
Bronze Taco Gaming. There's some clips of Shady playing. Y'all want to check him out?
Yes. Thank
Before I was
you.
washed.
Thank you for reminding me of that because TikTok just kind of gets in a foggy field and the children of the corn to me. I hate TikTok so much.
Well, we must adapt to the times.
Gotta catch
TikTok
up with
is a
the young
thing.
people.
I gotta roll with it.
yeah. I mean, we can't stay on MySpace forever.
Yeah. Just as a reminder, we have that 90s social media that came before Facebook was a...
Zanga.
You got MySpace too?
I had MySpace. I had Zanga.
Oh, you did have Zanga. Zanga did. Didn't Zanga come before Facebook decided we wanted to be for everybody instead of just college students?
I don't remember. Honestly.
Yeah, there was a life once where you had to have a school authorized email address just to get Facebook. Alright, before I go down memory lane and have another cup of alcohol, we're going to call it here. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate having you.
We
And
appreciate you, CD. Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate you, man.
thank you. And we'll catch you on the next one.